There are hundreds of different ways to build an AI character, and I've tried all of them. What I found out is that there is one method that is way better than all the others. And if you're going to use the wrong methods, your character's consistency rate drops from 90% all the way down to 30. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you that one specific method and the exact step-by-step workflow to build a fully consistent AI character from scratch. And the best part is that you can then use it in any type of AI images or videos without ever struggling with consistency again. The tool we'll be using today is called Openart, which is an all-in-one platform with any feature you might need while creating. The one we'll be focusing most on today is the character builder. So if you want to follow along, I've left a link for Openart in the description below. Now, the reason consistency matters and why this feature is such a big deal comes down to how AI content works at scale. If you're running a channel, building an AI influencer, or creating brand content, the character basically becomes your identity. The problem with AI has always been that it doesn't remember your character. Every time you generate something, it starts from scratch. So even with a good prompt, the face or style can shift and suddenly your character doesn't look consistent anymore. Openart claims this system is much more consistent, and from actually testing it, the results back that up. What stood out even more was how fast everything works. When you land on the Openart homepage, you're going to see a range of tools laid out in front of you. What we want is the character section, so go ahead and click on that. Then choose create a character. You'll see two options that have been there for a while. The first is start from image, which is where you upload a reference photo and Openart builds from it. The second is describe your character, which is a text-to-character approach where you write out what you want and the AI interprets it. Both of those work fine, and you can probably figure out how they operate just from looking at them. But the one we're focusing on is the third one, called build your character. This is Openart's exclusive character construction feature, and it works completely differently from the other two. Instead of needing reference images or writing a detailed prompt and hoping the AI reads it correctly, you're selecting the specific features of your character one by one. It's structured, intentional, and it gives you a level of control that the other methods just don't have. Click on build your character. The first thing you'll choose is the look and vibe of your character. The options here are genuinely good. You've got casual, street, fashion, 2000s aesthetic, dystopian, and a bunch more. And each one carries a whole visual language, with it affecting the lighting, the clothing, and the overall feel. So take a second and think about what kind of content this character is gonna live in, then pick the vibe that fits. I'm going with dystopian because I want something with a strong visual identity that's gonna look interesting across a range of different scenes. After that, you select the gender. I'm going with female. Then ethnicity, I'm going with East Asian. Then age range, I'm picking young adult. Each one is a simple click, no prompting, no guessing whether the AI understood what you meant. Then there's an optional description field where you can add any extra detail you want. However, I don't suggest skipping this so that you get the best possible result. Be specific about the character's look or a particular feature you want to make sure comes through. I'm adding something like sharp features, short dark hair, confident expression, subtle futuristic styling. Once you've made your selections, hit generate. What we get back are 4 character options straight away, and I actually like this one the most. It has the defined style and clear identity I had in mind. What used to take hours of LoRa training and reference gathering just happened in about 60 seconds. I'll name my character Nira and give her a simple background story. From this point forward, everything I make with this character is going to carry that same face. Now that the character exists, the real question is what you can actually do with it, and the answer is a lot more than most people realize. Head back to the Openart main page, click on image, then select create image. This opens up the image generation workflow. The first thing you want to do is select your model, and we're going with Nano Banana 2 because it handles realism, detail, and character consistency at a level that most other models can't match. In the prompt box, you can tag your character directly. This is what locks the character's identity into the image. Once your character is tagged, make sure auto polish is turned on. This is Openart's built-in prompt enhancement feature. It takes what you've written and expands it into a more detailed, model-optimized version without changing your creative direction. Then select your aspect ratio and the quality. You can go up to 4K resolution. For the first image, I want something clean and simple. I'm going 16:9, 4 variants, and I'll paste in my prompt. Hit generate, and let's see what comes back. This variant is the one I'm going with. She's sharp, the lighting is clean, the background is completely neutral, and her face looks exactly like the character we built. It's a simple image, but that's the point, because a clean studio shot like this is actually one of the most versatile things you can generate. We'll come back to that in the next section. Let's make a second image. I want something with a lot more atmosphere this time. Something that feels like it has a world behind it. I'll paste in my prompt, choose my settings, and click generate. That came out really well. The lighting is realistic, she still looks the same, and it generally feels like a frame pulled from an actual film. Let's do one more with a completely different direction. Something more stylized and artistic. The colors look great, the atmosphere is completely different from the other two, and it still looks like the same character. We just made 3 completely different images with different styles, and it's still the same character in all of them. Now that our images are ready, let's bring them to life. This is what makes this workflow actually exciting. Head back to the Openart main page one more time and click on video. We're going to go through a few features here to animate all 3 images, and each one is going to show you something different about what this platform can actually do. Let's start with lip sync. This is where we're going to use that clean studio shot we made first, so go ahead and upload that image here. Now in the what will they say box, you'll see 3 options. Choose audio, which lets you upload an existing audio file. Record audio, which lets you record something directly. And create audio, which is the text-to-speech option. We're going with create audio. This is where you write out exactly what you want her to say. I'll paste in this short script I made for her. Pick a voice that fits the character, hit generate, and let's see what comes back.
This is what a fully consistent AI character looks like.
The audio sounds good, upload that and hit generate.
This is what a fully consistent AI character looks like. No reference images, no model training, no hours spent tweaking prompts. Just a few clicks and 60 seconds.
The lip sync is accurate, the voice delivery feels natural, and she looks like a real person talking directly to the camera. Now for the other 2 images, we're going to use frame to video. Go back to the video section and select frame to video. This is where you upload a still image as the starting frame and the AI animates it into a video clip. Upload the rainy city street shot as your starting frame and select Kling 3 as your model. Kling 3 is built for long-form narrative content with realistic physics, so it handles things like fabric movement, environmental detail, and multi-shot pacing really well. Since we already have an image, in the prompt, focus on the motion you want instead of what you see. I'll paste this and hit generate. Kling 3 handled the physics of that scene in a great way, and the multiple shots make it feel like an actual film. Now let's upload our 3rd image, and this time select Seedance 2.0. Seedance is the most stylized of the 3, so it fits this image better. The motion in this one feels completely different from the other 2. It's more expressive and artistic. Seedance is the model you use when you want the output to feel more stylized instead of cinematic. Our character still looks the same through every single video, but there's actually one more thing you can do with a character inside Openart. Everything we've done so far has been about generating new content from scratch, but motion sync works differently. Instead of creating a new scene, you take an existing video of a real person and replace them with your AI character. To do this, go back to the main page, click on video, and this time select motion sync. From there, you'll see the option to pick a character. Select the one we built, then choose your model. We're going with Kling 3 for this. Now you can either upload an existing video or record one directly. I'm uploading a video I already have of someone walking and gesturing naturally. Once that's uploaded, describe the environment and the visual details you want around the character and hit generate. She's still the same character, but now she's completely replaced the person in the original video. This is how your character goes beyond talking head content and starts existing in real environments without you ever needing to film her. Instead of needing to spend hours just trying to get a character to look the same twice, now you can have unlimited generations of the same face, and it all takes 60 seconds. And with Openart, you can do all of that and much more in one place. If you want to start building your own characters today, click the link to sign up to Openart in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.